What's up, guys? It's me, Laura. I'm here in my car today. I have an appointment in a little while, so I wanted to hop on here for a few minutes. I don't know if you guys watched my video yesterday. I talked about a couple different things, and I ended it. Of course, I get into a few different things because I tend to do that a lot. And I wanted your thoughts about age gaps, large age gap couples. Of course, you could be a few difference in years with your significant other. So a big age gap, if you're with somebody, 20 years, 25, even 30 years age gap. So I said something on the last video about there was a couple on Facebook and the girl was pregnant and she was in her mid 40s and her husband was like 24, maybe 23 or 24, and she was 45 and looked very happy and were very happy. I think they started dating when he was like 20 and she was 40. So who cares, right? Why does that bother anybody? Are they bothering anybody? Like, you know, it's like the whole people, like, look, it's 2024. People are gay. I have a lot of gay friends and I love them to death. Years ago, you couldn't talk about that. You were shh. You know, now in high school, there's gay couples walking around holding hands. Love is love. What is that? It's the same thing for age gaps. The color of your skin doesn't define you, right? It's like the same thing as don't judge a book by its cover. So that's when you go into the Samadhi. I said to watch that. The Power of Now, read that, Eckhart Tolle's book. The first sentence in that book is, you are not your mind. I've talked about that. We are our soul. We are so driven today in this world to think we are our minds, right? And our mind always wants to win. So society is going to go, shh, God, look at that couple. Is that her son? There's a movie. I'm sure you've all watched it. Oh my God, you see, my brain is just shot. Taye Diggs was, oh my God. I think he was 20 in the movie. Maybe he was in real life. Stella Got Her Groove Back. It just came to me. Fucking great movie. She was gorgeous. Taye Diggs and the girl, the woman in it, black woman too. They were both gorgeous. He's still gorgeous. He's probably older than me now. That movie is over 30 years old. So, perfect example. Watch that movie and you'll know what I'm talking about, if you didn't see it. So she needed time away, a very independent older woman like myself, like you, a lot of other women out there, just needed to get away. She was a single mom. She had a little boy. She flew to an island and met Taye Diggs. And I don't want to say too much more, because if you didn't see it, I don't want to say too much, but he really fell for her. So why do older and younger men, it's a lot of a lot of the younger men fall for the older women. Now, why is that? So older women, okay, what do we offer? Okay, we've been through a lot, right? We lived life. We experienced a lot in life. We've been through relationships. a lot of things in our life, right? We're driven. We have a lot of goals to achieve. Listen, I'm not saying younger women don't, but put it this way, when I was 21, I didn't have the mindset I do today. You just don't. You have more life experience. Sexually, obviously, what I can offer a man now, I didn't do at 21. You just don't. There's just more. And then the young men, like, or just have a lot of stamina. So it just balances out the two. You learn from each other. You learn a lot of things. You want to support each other, right? Your goals and stuff. So sometimes an older woman can say, well, he's not going to work out for me because I've done it already with him and he's only good for sex. But when it comes to relationships, I had a friend that dated a younger guy and it worked because they made it work. They weren't together constantly. It was just like a regular couple. She brought him around to her friends. At first it was awkward. It's kind of like the movie Stella Got Her Groove Back. I don't want to say too much, but look, when you really love somebody, you make it work. It's no different than if a couple was both 40 as opposed to if she's 40 and he's 20. Because our ego mind, for years, it's what society thinks all the time. Societal norms, okay? The only downside, okay, and this is things you have to talk about. Women, I know women do have babies later in life today because I see it. I know a woman that had a baby almost 50 years old in my salon. Facts. But most women are done having children at that age. I'm done having children. So if a guy wants children, you know, that's something you have to discuss. Maybe he doesn't. This couple on Facebook, he's 23, she's pregnant at 45. So that's her decision, you know. So when her child's in high school, she will be, when her son or daughter graduates high school, she will be 63 years old. You know, most, you know, people are grandparents by then, even younger. So, look, it's your life. That's how I look at it. So people will say to me, what if your daughter dated, my daughter's 20, a 40-year-old man right now? It's her life. You know, he's 10 years younger than me, closer to my age, but look, you have to be happy. Bottom line. I might be a rare breed. I don't know. I think just because of everything I've been through in my life, and I shared my story on here, and not even everything, because I can't on here. I shared most of it, but for family privacy, I can't do it all. But guys, life is too short to not be with the person you love. because of what your mom thinks, your dad thinks, your friends think, right? So age gap couples, large age gap couples, they work. They work for those reasons because I think it's cool. Older men, I think once men hit maybe 50, they want a younger woman. So then there's like a double standard. So let's go into porn now. I love to watch porn. And I'll be honest, I like to watch MILF porn. So I will watch the young guys with the older women. I like younger men. I like men my age. I'll date an older man. I don't have a preference. I tend to, I don't really know if I go towards younger men, but look, something has to attract me, and something I'm you know, people say, what's your type? I don't have a type. If a guy can make me laugh, of course he has to have good chemistry, you have to be good in bed. There's a lot of different things, but let me go back to the porn part. So MILF porn, when a young guy's with an older woman and you have the role playing, that's so hot. I really don't like to watch, and I wouldn't want to watch an old man with a younger woman. It just doesn't do it for me. Everybody has their thing, right? Two women together, I like to watch that. Look, you guys, this is my channel, and if you find this disturbing, and I should have made a trigger warning before this because it's a little graphic, whatever. I don't think I'll be banned for this. I'm just, telling you like it is. So we all have our thing, right? But when it comes down to true love and a connection, love has no age. Let's put it like that. That's what I'm going to say. Love has no age. Love has no color. I would date any guy of any race, black, white, Spanish. That's me. Comment below what your thoughts would be. My friend sent me a meme with Archie Bunker. Remember Archie Bunker from the 70s? That couldn't be on the air today. He was sitting with a woman on the chair. It wasn't his wife. It was another actress who played in this show. And she said, oh, my husband loves to cook. He's in the kitchen all the time, loves it. What do you call him? And he goes, I call him a fag or something. Remember Archie Bunker would call men fags? Because he cooked? Like, that's so funny because that's like a joke. It's ridiculous today. Men love to cook today. My ex cooked all the time for me. So that's not being a fag. That's just men cook. My point is, where was I going with that? Today's day and age, it doesn't matter. Love is love. Love has no color. Love has no age. That's the point of this video. And I need my hair done because it's getting worse by the day. Right, guys? So this is me. I'm genuine. Maybe too blunt. No, I don't think I'm too blunt. I'm going to just be real here. Then on the flip side, there's women that say, Laura, you can't be with a younger guy. What does he have to offer you? Oh, so let's talk about that. Financial parts of it. If you're independent and you have your own money, guys should not get intimidated by that. They're still figuring it out. I don't even have it all together. And I'm 50. And I'm going to tell you right now. So what? Should I have a house by now? Maybe. My grandparents bought their last home at 55. Maybe I'll buy one in 5 years. Times are tough today. Maybe I'm buying one soon. I'm not going to tell it all on here. But if my guy is loyal, makes me laugh, loyal's number one, opens up to me, and we have a good connection, and he's just trying and he's working, I want that. Then have a guy that's cheating on me and not opening up and has tons of money and is my age. If a guy's 25 years younger and is trying his best and is loyal to me, I'd rather have that, and has goals in life. Because now I am that's because I learned through life. Money isn't the answer, girls. Like, girls will say, oh, I just want a guy with money to take care of me. Okay, so what are you gonna do all day? Sit home and spend his money? What is he doing? I don't think you can have it all. And what if you did have it all and he had money and he was handsome and was great in bed, had it all? Are you truly happy within yourself? The point is, you could be home all day and get your nails done and your feet done, but how much of, can you stay home? Like, some women just, what are you gonna shop all day? Mm-hmm. I had a guy once like that. Back in my day when I danced, Sugar Daddy, his name was Tom, and he said, God, is that your hobby, to shop all day? Like, after a while, he was like, you're bored with it. How much shopping can you do? Like, you want to feel good about yourself, ladies. Or men. What do they call them? Sugar mamas? Older women give men money. Because women do it to men. Women want the young men around, so they give them money. Don't you guys want to work? Working is good. It's just good for your mental health, to get a paycheck and get up every day and have goals in life. I always talk about that, have goals. I'm not going, it's a little off topic, but it's all goes to societal norms, and that's what I'm talking about. If you love someone within your soul, and you would do it. You would be with the person you love, no matter the color of their skin, if they're a different religion, and the age. And that's with the twin flame readings, the videos I talk about. Twin flames come into your life as a lesson. Sometimes you're not meant to be with them. You come together, you break apart because you have to heal. One's more spiritually evolved than the other one. And then they come back, another cycle repeats. But then sometimes you don't want that cycle to repeat. You haven't learned the lesson yet. That's why the cycle repeats. And then you sometimes never come back, maybe 10 years later, just to see how you're doing. The other one's married. I don't know. But that's, a lot of twin flames have big age gaps. But anyway, it all comes down to self-love. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I'm getting that tattooed on my side of my, I'm getting that tattooed down my rib cage. I definitely want that. I do. Pretty amazing. Think about what that prayer is. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. You're just surrendering. You can't change it. You can't. Think about that. It's so beautiful. For so many years, and what you're doing, you're not realizing it. And I could cry thinking about it. Again, I'm not even talking about the age gaps anymore. I lost so many people to addiction, and I get on this every video. Surrender. God loves you. Go hug a tree. I'm looking at a tree now. When you hug that tree, it feels so good. Get out in nature. surrender. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. You can't change things. So why try? Do something. Baby steps. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. The courage to change the things I can. So have the courage to change the things you can. Baby steps. Start by changing the things you can. One thing. Change one thing a day. What is it? If you guys are struggling, what's the one thing you can change? Okay. People, places, and things. Think about that. When I had to get sober, guess what I had to do? I had to fucking quit the job I was doing. I had to get out of the bar. What's around there? The dancing, the alcohol. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can. The things I can was the alcohol, the bar, the scenery. You do that. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So the difference in the two. And that will make your life a hell of a lot better. Serenity, easy, serene, peace. Instead of chaos. When people ask me, what is it like to be sober? What's one word to describe it? I say peace. Guys, I'm going to end it there. Love you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. I may come back on later when I'm home and do another video. Bye, guys.